Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of RCW. So, I believe it was Dean Ambrose who beat Miles Anderson in a match after Miles got a little ahead of himself, and Dean Ambrose might have earned himself a future RCW title opportunity against Miles Anderson, as he is the RCW World Champion. But let's talk about exactly what happened last episode. So we had all of the Outlaws in action. We had Sky Outlaw going up against Allie. We also had the Outlaws, Jason and Brian, teaming up for old time's sake. And here's something that happened that I didn't even think would ever happen. And Brian shoulder tackled Jason off of the apron in a no disqualification elimination tag match where the Outlaws took on Chris Danger and J Road. And honestly, there's got to be some explanation why. And Brian Outlaw, he's not a guy to go in front of the RCW universe to explain a lot of things. And he said, "This path has taken a detour. A weight has been lifted off my shoulders. What's done is done. Simple as that." So he didn't really provide any explanation as to why he did what he did. And that's something that Brian Outlaw doesn't really like to do. He's not a guy to explain why he does things. The Outlaws aren't really the type of people to explain why they do things in the first place. So that is where we have it. And Sky, the oldest sister of the Outlaws, took to Twitter as well, as she watched her own brother, her own flesh and blood, attack Jason. And she said, "No words, speechless. What has happened to the man I thought I knew? Surely this is all a dream, right?" Like, she could not believe what Brian had just done. And then Brian, once again, went to Twitter again, and he said, "What you think you know is surely not the whole story. It's for the greater good. You'll understand soon enough, or maybe you won't. And that's okay, because this is my story, and it's only just begun." So, I don't know whether to take that as a warning from Brian Outlaw himself or not. But whatever is in Brian Outlaw's next, I guess, match or future or whatever, I would hate to be the guy that has to deal with it. What's up, Savage CJ? What's up, man? Good to have you back in here. Also, real quick, before we get the show underway, after I just did a little bit of a recap of what happened last episode, so I went on a little bit, I rambled on a little bit in in the last episode, and I talked about how this show has become a huge part of my life and how has consumed a big part of my life. I'm either writing scripts or I'm always thinking of ideas. Like when I messaged my buddy John on Instagram, he is a guy that I went to school with, and he is a really big wrestling fan. You might find him in the Discord. If you are not a member of the Discord, you can enter !Discord in the chat, and it should work. I'm going to make sure that it works by entering it myself to make sure that the bot is working. But he is one of... Okay, so the bot's working. Great. So he is one of my biggest friends, and him and I are always coming up with storylines and ideas for this show. And we came up with one that's going to be really good that I think you guys are going to love. So I'm excited. So another thing that I'd like to say real quick is I ordered one of my t-shirts a while back. And I ordered it, I think it was the 23rd of May, so it's been a couple weeks now. It is one of the t-shirts that is on my merch store. It is the Sky Has Fallen premium t-shirt. And I ordered that not only because I want to rep the shirt on stream. You might notice that the webcam isn't on right now. I'm just trying something a little bit different in the stream today, just to see how things go. But I plan to wear that shirt on stream. I also plan to get another one of my shirts. It's the Bale Kick shirt that is orange. It is the orange Bale Kick shirt, because I think that's a really dope shirt, and I want to get some of my shirts to rep on stream. So, anyways, that shirt should be coming either Saturday at the earliest or next week. I believe it said June 8th to the 12th. So I should be able to get my shirt in between those windows. The reason why I'm telling you guys this is because what I will be doing is I will be taking a picture of the shirt when it comes here. I'll be taking a picture of the shirt as soon as I unwrap it from the package, and I will be posting it in my Discord and in my Instagram. Why do you ask? Well, because I want to show you guys the quality of the shirt, like the quality of the print, the quality of the design, whatever, because that way that you guys know what you are getting when you pay the however much money the merch is, $15, $20, whatever. I want you guys to know that I want to give high quality products, and I take my products very seriously, and I want to make sure that you guys get really good high quality products. And honestly, I want to know how my shirts are turning out too. So that's why I ordered one of my shirts. Plus it's just really cool to have your own creation. You know what I mean? But yeah, I will be posting a picture of that in my Discord and on my Instagram and my social medias, so that you guys can actually see that, hey, this is what the shirt looks like, this is what I'm paying $20 for, and that way that you guys know that you're paying for a good quality product and not something that is low quality or anything like that. So yeah, I plan to do that for you guys. I'm really excited because now, like I said last stream, having merch or having a product made out of your brand, or I wouldn't really call this a brand, but I guess my channel is sort of a brand, I guess, is, I guess it provides more legitimacy and more seriousness to what you are doing. Not to say that people who don't have merch aren't serious about what they're doing. I just feel like when you purposely take time out of your day to not only stream but to design something that is going to be sold, right? To whoever it is going to be sold to. I think it just provides more legitimacy, plus it's really cool just to have your own t-shirts or your own anything. I just think it's really cool to have that and to have full creative control. Which is why, I wouldn't want to, sign with any like merch company or anything like that, because I like to have full creative control over my things. I don't like to have somebody else do it. The only time I like to have somebody else like help me is, you know, my buddy John or anybody else. You know, that's the only help that I get, really. So I'm really excited to finally have that come here within the next couple of days, and you guys will see it yourselves. So I'm really excited. So why don't we get started with what you guys came here for, and that is some of these matches. So we have Miles Anderson taking on the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. Remember, Miles Anderson is the RCW World Champion, and I believe it was last episode that Dean Ambrose got a victory over Miles Anderson because Miles got a little bit too overzealous, I guess, and wanted to hit Manifest on Dean Ambrose 3 times to really punish Dean Ambrose, and that came back to bite him in the match. But let's just see exactly what Miles Anderson can do and see if he can redeem himself. There's one thing that we've always had on RCW, and that is active champions. We want to make sure that our champions are in action. Not every episode. They don't necessarily have to be in action every episode, but to have our champions in action at least every other episode is great. So hopefully we have a great match here to start this one off. I really wish I could actually get a real championship belt, honestly, with these newly designed belts, because when the show first started, I felt that the belts were not as... What's up, John? I was just talking about you just a second ago. All good things, by the way. All good things. I know I said on my Instagram that I might not be able to stream this week, but fortunately, the pulled muscle that was in my chest sort of went away. The pain sort of went away, and I've just been taking it easy for a couple days. And this doesn't really require much physical activity, so, you know, other than my thumbs and my fingers. So, luckily, I am back, and I didn't really have to take much time off. So, I'm happy to be back streaming. My career episode, I know I've been slacking on those. The last one I uploaded was 2 weeks ago. I promise you, I probably will have one uploaded maybe either tonight or tomorrow. So, for those of you that love the Brian Outlaw My Career Universe Mode series, I will have an episode for you guys. So, for those of you that love that series, that'll be coming soon enough, as well as more merch designs. I'm still continuing to design more amazing merch designs for you guys. So those will be coming out as soon as possible. We have currently 9 or 10 designs on the merch store itself. So if you want to go ahead and check those out, you can do that by entering the command !store, and you will have a link there to check the merch out. And feel free to get one of those. A small portion of the money that you spend on the merch goes to me, about $5 or $6 per sale. So that allows me to get better streaming equipment and make the stream a lot better by utilizing the money that I get from the merch for you guys. So you guys will be directly supporting the show and as well as directly supporting me as well. As Miles is trying to loosen up the hamstring there. As Jeff Hardy trying to get back in this matchup. Now Jeff Hardy is fired up now. Veteran Jeff Hardy. Miles might have bit off a little bit more than he could chew here. Let's hope he doesn't make the same mistake he has before. Twist of fate on Miles Anderson. And I think Jeff Hardy is going for the Swanton Bomb. Here on Miles Anderson. Swanton Bomb on Miles. And a cover right after. 2, 3. And he gets the win over Miles. And again, I think it was Miles taking his foot off of the gas pedal and getting a little bit overzealous of himself ever since that match that he had with Finn Balor that ended so quickly. And he turned over a new leaf. And ever since then, I don't think Miles has been 100% himself. And Jeff Hardy gets the quick victory here over Miles. And now that's got to irritate Miles even more. Losing twice. As we have an unlikely team up here with Max Mercury, the maniacal Max Mercury, and the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ Styles, a former RCW Carnage champion. And Max has been on quite the tear since his debut in RCW, and you can get some of his merch as well on the merch store. As he has, I believe, 2 shirts out. One that says Maniacal on the front, and the other one, Tears Will Fall, as he vowed that tears will fall here on RCW from the RCW universe. And I would like the reason why I booked this matchup is because Max isn't the type of guy to work well with others. However, he has done tag team matches in the past before RCW, so I would definitely like to see what he is capable of as he takes on Ricochet and Mustafa Ali with AJ Styles in his corner. So let's just see how this match happens here. By the way, for those of you that are huge fans of this show, you should definitely check out my buddy John. He has his own show, the UWGP, on his YouTube channel. I believe he's making episodes of it. He's been taping some episodes. He just had his pay-per-view a couple weeks ago, not too long ago, which was pretty awesome. He's a really good content creator, really good YouTube video editor and stuff, so definitely check out his series as well. The only thing I wish, we're trying to work on something, so I'll tell you guys, we've been trying to work on something to possibly get a crossover with his show and my show, so to have guys on, but it's kind of hard because I'm on Xbox and he's on PlayStation, but we're still trying to figure out a way that we can cross over our shows and have like I don't know, like sort of maybe like a Survivor Series sort of thing, like an RCW versus UWGP or something interactive between both of our shows, because that would be really, really cool, as him and I work together a lot doing the storylines for this show. Even though that I stream this show, I always message him on Instagram or any way that I can get in contact with him to do some storylines and the creative process as we figure out really unexpected, chilling storylines for this show. As AJ Styles and Max Mercury await their opponents. We've added 3 extra episodes to the schedule and there will be 4 matches features. Yeah, no, it's off for this. Okay. Good to know. As we have the one and only Ricochet making his way out here. But let's get underway here as quick as possible. We will also see Brian Outlaw in action tonight as well. He will be in a hardcore match versus Finn Balor for the main event tonight. Let's just see how Brian Outlaw acts after turning on his brother Jason last episode. I doubt that's really going to affect him too much, but we'll just see. We'll have to wait and see for the main event as Ricochet and Max going back and forth here to start off this matchup. And like I said, Max doesn't work well with others, so let's just see what happens in this matchup. Max is the kind of guy to go in alone. How did Ricochet do that? I don't know, because I'm not controlling Ricochet, so I'm controlling Max, so I don't. If that's what you're talking about, I don't know what happened to. As Max is in a bit of trouble here, tries to make the hot tag to AJ Styles. Ricochet rolling through. Smashing the back of the head on the knee. And this is the most trouble I've ever seen Max in a matchup as of late. But a big clothesline to Ricochet, but that doesn't keep him down for too long. Always, I think he tried to tag AJ Styles. Hearing you broke your sound like a really cool dude. They want to meet you in real life. Seriously, I put that on everything. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate the compliment. I always try to be very cool, and most of the people that you will find on Twitch are very cool and awesome people. That's for sure. As Max tossing AJ Styles onto Ricochet, but Ricochet gets right back up, and AJ Styles meets him with a body slam there. Now working on the arm of the one and only, and Mustafa Ali still has yet to be in this matchup, and a big knee right to the face of Ricochet. But like I said, he is the one and only, and he does some very awesome things in the ring. And right on the apron goes Ricochet. Ooh, but now Ricochet throwing AJ Styles into the ring post there. With a shot to the leg, and now Ricochet firing back now. As the referee begins to count, carrying AJ Styles and throwing him into the barricade back first. I know that AJ Styles has some back problems in the past, so that would definitely be a key thing to go after. Count of 7 here. As AJ Styles and Ricochet get back in the ring. Now AJ Styles looking to tag in Max again, and that's exactly what happens. I am very surprised that Max and AJ are working so well together, despite Max's attitude. As Ricochet has him in the corner. Irish whip into his corner now. What's he going to do here? And he tags in the heart of 205 Live, Mustafa Ali. Whoa, what a move there. Hurricane Rana into a power bomb of some sort by Mustafa Ali. That's the kind of moves you're going to get from these two agile guys here. Is Max reverses whatever Mustafa was going for. He's trying to get Max here and gets a count of 2. Mustafa almost had Max. For the 3 count there. Ooh, tried to go for a big forearm there. Well, Max ducked out of the way. What's Max going for here? And a cutter! A cutter by Max. Shades of Randy Orton there. But, I don't think he cares too much about Randy Orton. As Max tried to go for that dropkick. Oh, a German suplex there. As Max tried to turn around to make the hot tag to AJ Styles, and a big knee right to the face of Max. And Mustafa Ali having his way with the maniacal here. Well, Max getting out of dodge. Mustafa Ali quickly gets up to his feet and an elbow right to the face. Irish whip to his corner. Looking for that forearm again, but it seems like Max has that move well scouted. Up, ooh, a crucifix here. Ooh, but an arm drag. Reversal from Mustafa Ali. And a neck breaker to follow that one up. Ooh, I thought he might have been going for the 054, the reverse 450. And that's exactly what he's going for now. Looking for the reverse 450 here. But Max got the knees up just in time. But Mustafa following it up. Getting out of dodge real quick. It seems that Max is having a little bit of trouble. Like I said, this is the most I've ever seen Max be in this predicament here as he tags in the one and only Ricochet. Now Ricochet's back in this matchup. Comeback started here for Ricochet. Ooh. Ducks underneath that clothesline there. And a suplex to the one and only, and you can see the back being the primary target for the maniacal, but he's got to tag in AJ Styles, and that's exactly what he does. But Ricochet gets right back up, ready for him. Ricochet with the Irish whip to his corner. As Max is trying to distract the referee, as Ricochet and Mustafa with the kicks to the back of AJ Styles. What a double team there by Ricochet and AJ. Or Ricochet and Mustafa, excuse me. And AJ Styles might be trying to go for the calf crusher here. Calf crusher, but Mustafa's very close to the ropes. Ooh, but I don't think AJ did enough damage to Mustafa Ali, or maybe he couldn't lock it in all the way. Now Mustafa with an elbow right to the face. Irish whip into the corner. Forearm right to the face of AJ Styles. And now I think we're seeing just how vulnerable this team could be in a Pele kick to Mustafa Ali. Oh no, trying to go for the Styles Clash here. Going for the Styles Clash. Styles Clash on Mustafa. And easily dragging him to the other side of the ring. And that might have gave Mustafa Ali enough time to kick out. Ooh, what's AJ going for here? Off of the ropes. Kick right to the back of the head there. What's Max doing? Kind of resting on the apron very weirdly there. I don't know what he's doing, but I guess he doesn't want to be in this match. He doesn't want to tag in. As Mustafa Ali gets out of that submission hold, but a snapmare. Ooh, tried for a kick to the back, but Mustafa gets a kick right to the face of AJ Styles. Irish whip into the corner now. Turning around AJ. Ooh, but AJ with a knee. Looking for a suplex perhaps? No! Simple neck breaker there as Mustafa trying to get the hot tag to Ricochet, but AJ with a backbreaker preventing that from happening. As he drags Mustafa to the middle of the ring. And I think he's going for that calf crusher again. Calf crusher on AJ. Or on Mustafa, excuse me. I keep getting these two mixed up. Sorry about that. An Irish whip into the corner as Mustafa was very quick to get out of that calf crusher. Irish whip into the ropes and Max allowing Mustafa to get out to the outside of the ring there. I don't know what AJ's thinking. That might just be a little bit of a breather here. As he calls Mustafa up to his feet. Goes up to the top rope. What's AJ going for here in a Hurricane Rana on the outside? But Mustafa getting right back up as he gets thrown to the other side of the barricade there. Thrown into the barricade now and head first right into the barricade. Snapmare and a kick right to the back. That's got to cause extreme pain as Ricochet tried to maybe stop AJ Styles there, but unable to. Ooh, but Mustafa pushing AJ away. Now throwing AJ on the outside now. Turning the tables on AJ Styles. Throwing AJ back into the ring. And an elbow right to the face. And a leg drop right to the throat of AJ Styles. Ooh, but Mustafa caught him. Mustafa caught him looking for a suplex. No. Snapmare and a big kick to the back again. I think that's been the primary target for both superstars as of late. And again, AJ making sure that Mustafa cannot tag in the one and only Ricochet. Going after the leg of Mustafa Ali, trying to loosen it up for the calf crusher. But AJ has been in this match for quite some time and he's stomping away on the arm. Possibly trying to weaken up the arm a little bit so that AJ cannot hit that phenomenal forearm that he likes to hit so much. Ooh, and a big forearm to the face as Ricochet gets back on the apron there. Looking to go for the 054, no! But somehow, Mustafa Ali gets right back up from that and takes down AJ Styles. What a sequence of moves there by Mustafa Ali, and Mustafa's fired up now. kick right to the side of the head. Uh-oh. Planting AJ Styles. As AJ possibly tried to turn himself around to get the hot tag. Desperately in need of a tag here. To Max. Ooh. Mustafa gets Irish whipped into the corner. And I think AJ's wasting no time to try and tag in. To try and tag in Max. And that's exactly what happens after that forearm to the face. I think we're going to see it here. This is the Max driver. That Max hit on Chris Danger and a Max driver on Mustafa Ali. Now not worrying about Ricochet, but Mustafa able to kick out as AJ kind of got a little distracted. But Mustafa was able to kick out anyway. And that fired up Max. Max firing on all cylinders as he takes down Mustafa Ali again. Now taking down Ricochet from the apron. Good idea here. Good idea. Trying to go for the step up in Saguri here. To Mustafa and he gets it. He hits it. Now trying to follow it up with another Max driver, but no, going into the guillotine. I thought he was going for the Max driver, but he's going into the guillotine. He's got Mustafa in the guillotine. He could easily make Mustafa tap out here. But Mustafa battles back. Battling back. Well, Max trying to do the same thing, going for the drop kick, but no. Rolls out of the way in a clothesline into the corner. But Max pushing Mustafa out of the way here and gets a clothesline. What's he doing? He was trying to tag in AJ, but AJ was a little winded on the apron there. I don't know what was going on there, but he finally gets the tag to AJ here. Ooh, and he's trying to go for the calf crusher again. Going for the calf crusher again. And Mustafa still gets out of it. It seems that he has had that scouted this whole entire matchup. Snapmare and another kick to the back. No. Mustafa firing back with a kick. Irish whip into the corner. Looking for that forearm again. But again, Mustafa unable to connect in a knee right to the face. He's dragging the lifeless body of Mustafa to the middle of the ring, and I think we're going to see phenomenal forearm here. Oh, but no, Mustafa able to make the hot tag. But AJ's going for it anyway, and he barely connected on the phenomenal forearm, and both men are down. Both men are down now. But wow, what a sequence that was. I've never seen that happen before. Now as Ricochet is down and out for the time being, as AJ Styles trying to go for it again as he barely connected the first time. Phenomenal forearm. No, he missed. He missed it. And that gave Ricochet just enough time to recover in a big clothesline in the corner. And now trying to make it all the way to the corner to tag in Max, but Ricochet's not having any of it. AJ Styles with a big reversal. Oh, he grabbed him. I think he caught him. He's going for the Styles Clash. Styles clash on Ricochet. 1, 2, 3. And AJ and Max get the win. But wow. What a tag matchup that was. Mustafa Ali, definitely the man of this matchup. I mean, take nothing away from Ricochet, of course, but I believe that Mustafa was taking more punishment than Ricochet was throughout this match. But he was unable to connect with the 054 numerous times. And Max and AJ celebrating together. Is this a new tag team? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Max is a very interesting man. For sure. I don't know. He doesn't really team up well with others. As we have Paige returning to action against Noelle Diamond here. Now, it's been a while since we've seen Paige. It's been a real long time. I don't think she's... We didn't even see her at all at, I don't think at any of the pay-per-views recently. At any of the last pay-per-views, we haven't seen her. And it's been a while as Paige has had a really good relationship with the Outlaws and that whole love triangle way back in Season 2 with her and Brian. Then we had the Sky Outlaw rivalry. But, you know, it'd be very interesting if Paige can get a victory over the RCW Women's Champion, Noelle Diamond. And Luna Outlaw, in her return, she couldn't get a victory over Noelle Diamond, so... I don't know. This could possibly end bad for Paige here, but you know, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this unfolds here. As Paige just coming out in her original gear. I will definitely have something for the merch store. Paige and the Outlaws, I'll definitely have something for that. So that you guys can rep some of that merch, because I know that Paige played a big role with the Outlaws, so I want to showcase that with the design. So I'm working on one as we speak here as the RCW Women's Champion. Noelle Diamond taking her sweet time to get out here, but there she is. As she beat Luna Outlaw and Mercy Phantom. Or no, it was Violet Knight actually. Never mind. It was Violet Knight and Luna Outlaw in that triple threat match where she did win the RCW Women's Championship. And she does not look to let go of that title anytime soon. But Paige looking to get back into the RCW Women's title picture as she was our first ever RCW Women's Champion. As Paige starts off with a swinging neck breaker there. And a big super kick right to the face as soon as Noelle got right back into the ring. And this has been Paige's return after quite some time away from the ring, but a back body drop there to Noelle, and Noelle firing back now. On Paige. And she will take on all challengers, and a big drop kick to the back. I know that Paige has had both back and neck issues in the past, which caused her to ultimately have to retire from in-ring competition in WWE, but luckily in RCW, this is totally different for her, so she got a second chance. hopefully she can take advantage of this. Is Noelle going for a real early pin here and only getting a 1 count here on Paige. And a blow to the midsection and a big punch right to the face. And an elbow drop from Paige and another elbow drop here. As Paige possibly trying to end this match quickly, but a kick to the midsection. As Noelle kips up very quickly. That was a very weird glitch there in the game there. Paige looked to roll out, but I guess the game didn't want her to. Is again Noelle going for a quick pin. And I don't know what it is with Noelle here, but she is trying to end this match fairly quickly, going for multiple quick pins throughout this matchup, and I don't think that's gonna really help her that much. As Paige with a big headbutt. And a win over the champion will definitely help her in the title rankings here. Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? Oh, Luna Outlaw's behind her! Luna Outlaw's behind her, and she attacking Paige with the dawning as Noelle tries to get over for the cover. 1, 2. Paige kicked out. Paige got the shoulder up. But Luna Outlaw just attacked Paige. I don't know what's going on. This match should have been stopped. The referee saw that happen. This match should have been stopped. This match has disqualifications applied in it. So this match should have stopped right at that. But I guess not. Ooh, as Paige tried to go for the super kick there. And Noelle taking Paige down, and now Paige got to get back to her bearings here on the apron. And she tried to hit Paige off of the apron here. As Paige gets back in the ring, throwing her down by the hair there. But I still am wondering how this match is still continuing despite Luna Outlaw attacking Paige. And I honestly don't think she meant to attack Paige there. I think she meant to attack Noelle Diamond instead. But a rampage on Noelle's in huge trouble here, but Noelle kicked out at 2. And Paige is absolutely shocked, as I've seen her finish many women with that finisher. But I wonder what Noelle's going for here. Is there's a reason why she is champion. Referee telling her to get down, and a big elbow drop to Paige into a pin here. And Paige kicked out again. But like I said, I still wonder how this match is going on still, and struck gold on Paige. 1, 2. And no, Paige kicked out again. Paige kicked out of struck gold. That's what won her the championship. Maybe a little bit of frustration here from Noelle as Paige kicked out again. Now Noelle's on the comeback. But Paige ducks under that other clothesline. Snap suplex. And now Paige is fired up now. Again, the ref clearly saw Luna Outlaw hit the dawning, but I don't know, maybe there's some type of bias here. We already fired our first ref, so oh no, it's Paige going for the Paige turner. This is what won her the Divas Championship. 1, 2, and Noelle kicked out of the page turner. Paige wondering what she has to do here. She's trying to go for another rampage. Oh, but Noelle got out of it. Noelle got out of it. Taking Paige down again. Oh, looking for Struck Gold. Looking for Struck Gold here. Struck Gold again on Paige. 1, 2, 3. Noelle wins over Paige, but that match shouldn't have even counted, honestly. Because, look, you can clearly see the replay here. Wait a minute, the ref was distracted. The ref didn't even see it. Now that I see another angle, the ref didn't even see it at all. I think he was distracted by the entrance music of Luna Outlaw. I don't know. But as you can see there, the referee did not see that. I thought the referee saw it, like, from the angle that I saw it from, but after seeing the angle of the replays, the referee did not see Luna Outlaw hit the Dawning on Paige, and that's probably a clear explanation as to why that match still continued. Because if the ref doesn't see it, then it's like it never happened. As we have Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton here. The RCW Carnage champion, Seth Rollins, that is, as CM Punk has been looking for an opportunity for that championship, but I don't know, maybe at Turmoil or even at Liberation, the two pay-per-views that we have scheduled for this season on RCW, maybe we'll see that matchup. But Seth Rollins vowed to be a fighting champion. And we'd like to have our champions show up here on RCW either every other week or every week if we can. As the RCW Carnage champion, Seth freaking Rollins is ready to burn it down like he always does. I don't know if you guys remember this, but it was back in Season 2 of RCW, of this fabulous wrestling show here, where Seth Rollins, I believe it was Seth Rollins and AJ Styles, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while, guys. Season 2 it's Season 5 right now, so it's been a while since that has occurred, but anyways, Seth Rollins retained the title, and then it was Brian Outlaw returning as his alter ego, the Warden, with the men's lottery case that he won at RCW Havoc, and he cashed in on his friend Seth Rollins to win the RCW title, win the RCW Carnage title, that is, and then he retained that with the help of Paige throughout it, after losing it to Shinsuke Nakamura, and then obviously Mustafa Ali beat Shinsuke for the title. But here we are now with Seth Rollins as the RCW Carnage champion. He hears voices in his head and they talk to him, and he is the apex predator. Randy Orton. And imagine what a win this would be for Randy if he's able to get a win over the RCW kind of champion Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins is very confident, and he looks to hang on to that title for as long as he can. It's Seth Rollins looking to take it to Randy here, and a big knee to the Viper. Now, if I were Seth Rollins, I'd go after the arms of Randy Orton, as he's had shoulder issues in the past. And I think Seth Rollins could take advantage of that as he throws Randy Orton into the corner with a buckle bomb there. And Seth Rollins with a big elbow right to the face. But Randy with a back body drop. And Randy a little bit upset with himself. And Seth Rollins doing a little bit of taunting as Randy tried for the clothesline but missed. And a reversal from Randy Orton as he lets Seth Rollins get back to his feet. Roll up here. Roll up here. 1, 2. He almost got Seth Rollins there. He almost got Seth Rollins. We almost had this matchup end in less than a minute or two. And a LaFez press here on Seth Rollins. But what's this? Oh, I wonder who this is. As the referee continues to be distracted. Oh no, that's CM Punk! That's CM Punk! GTS! Referee just turning around. 1, 2. Randy Orton kicked out. CM Punk attacking Randy Orton. He had already attacked Jeff Hardy in a match when he faced Seth Rollins as well. He is not letting anybody take advantage of his opportunity. He wants the opportunity so bad, and he's willing to attack anyone. But to be honest with you, if I were CM Punk, I would attack the champion, not his competitor. I mean, that's just me as Seth Rollins with a knee right to the back of Randy Orton. Now, I'm starting to wonder, the referee, what the referee's been doing here. Because, I mean, yeah, he was turned around, but as soon as he turned around, he saw CM Punk leaving the ring. So he has to know that something happened. I mean, he can't just, like, be completely oblivious. But I don't know. As we continue this matchup, maybe, I don't know what has gotten into CM Punk, but maybe he just wants to prove something to Rollins. And, you know, they used to call him the best in the world until, unfortunately, Shane McMahon stole that nickname. But maybe he wants to prove to Seth Rollins why he is the best in the world, despite Shane McMahon currently calling himself that. Is Seth Rollins looking for the curb stomp on Randy Orton. And he lands the curb stomp. 1, 2. Randy kicked out. I cannot believe this. He took a GTS from CM Punk, a curb stomp from Seth Rollins, and he's still in this matchup. Can you imagine if Randy's able to fight his way out of this here and get a victory? What would that mean for CM Punk's opportunity? DDT here. Oh yeah, I'll be watching WWE Super Showdown. Hell yeah, it's The Undertaker and Goldberg, dude. Of course, I'll be watching that. I watch every single pay-per-view. The takeovers, everything. Is Randy Orton looking for the RKO here on Seth Rollins? RKO! Out of nowhere on Seth. 1, 2. Seth Rollins kicked out of the RKO. And Randy Orton has found himself back in this matchup against the champion. But I gotta ask you guys a real quick question. Imagine this. Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk in a triple threat match for the RCW Carnage title. That might be what it is if Randy Orton can get a victory here. There's no guarantees, but anything can happen here on RCW. 2. And Seth Rollins kicked out of those stumps by Randy Orton. If only we could travel. Yeah, I agree on that one. I mean, The Undertaker, The Undertaker's The Undertaker. That's just how he is. Randy Orton hits another RKO on Seth, but Seth kicked out of a second RKO. Seth Rollins still very resilient here. And a kick right to the face of Randy Orton. And a comeback, but Randy stopping it in his tracks, but Seth Rollins not giving up. Seth Rollins not giving up. Sling Blade. Their match shouldn't be over 15 minutes. What, the Goldberg and Undertaker one? Probably not. I don't expect it to be that long. And a super kick to Randy Orton. And Seth Rollins trying to pump himself up here, but Randy Orton, I don't even know how he's moving. Randy Orton getting back to his feet. With Seth Rollins there to meet him. Looking for another curb stomp. Curb stomp on Randy Orton. 1, 2. No, Randy Orton still kicked out. Yeah, The Undertaker has had a lot of long matches, and I mean, they should make it a great match. If it's going to be short, make it a great match, because those are two legends, but don't make it longer than it has to be. I mean, The Undertaker can survive that long, probably, because he's used to having long frickin' matches, but I mean, if it were me, like, booking-wise, I wouldn't, like, let that match go forever. I've seen matches that have gone way too long that probably shouldn't. And then you get to some of the matches. Goldberg and Lesnar had a great match at Mania 33 on under 5 minutes. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, it is possible to have a great match in under 5 minutes or so. Yeah, if it's booked right, yeah. It'll probably be likely way too long with Triple H and Randy Orton just because of the rivalry that they had back then. I think that's what they're doing. Super kick again. Ooh, but Randy with the reversal. And now Randy going after the stomps. Doing the stomps. Randy saying, come on, I know you can do better than this, Rollins. Yeah, I know that. I heard, like, rumors about a women's match happening, too, as well. Irish whip to the corner now. Lifting up Seth Rollins. Uh-oh. This could be the end of Seth Rollins here. What's Randy going for? No, no, not on the top rope. Not on the top rope. RKO from the top rope on Seth Rollins. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton is victorious. Wow. We saw CM Punk right there attacking Randy Orton. It looked like Seth Rollins had this match won multiple times in this matchup, but Randy with 3 RKOs able to get the victory over Seth Rollins here. But honestly, I think the reason behind Seth losing this match was because maybe CM Punk got into his head. He knows that CM Punk wants that opportunity. I mean, he attacked Jeff Hardy. We saw him attack Randy Orton. He's attacking competitors in Seth Rollins' matches. He's not attacking Seth Rollins. Maybe it's because he wants a full, fresh Seth Rollins for a matchup for the title. I don't know what it is, but I think he's just trying to play mind games with Seth Rollins. But at the end of the day, Randy Orton is victorious over Seth Rollins. As we move on, and we have Bryan Outlaw versus Finn Balor in a hardcore match. Although it says Falls Count Anywhere, this is a hardcore match as well. Made it a hardcore match because why not? Bryan Outlaw is made for these matches. What you gotta wonder though, is Bryan Outlaw still thinking about the attack on his brother? Is Bryan Outlaw still thinking about his family? I have no idea. But judging by his... That's not a black eye, that's face paint. That's face paint. That's face paint. That's face paint. I wonder what Bryan Outlaw's next step is, but judging by his posts on Twitter saying that the path that he is on is taking a detour, and he told everyone on Twitter that what you think you know is not the whole story. That's very ambiguous, if I might add. He looks demonic, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. And as you can see, the new look that Bryan Outlaw has decided to come out in. New pants, new gloves. Everything's new. This is a whole new side of Bryan Outlaw we haven't seen before. As I've said multiple times, I never thought that Bryan Outlaw would ever turn his back on his family, but based on what we saw last episode, the shoulder tackle off of the apron to his brother Jason, and then finishing the matchup by tapping Chris Danger out. He definitely did not get over the loss of the tag team titles to the White Dragons, Sabre, and Phoenix. He said he was over it, but he's not, as he takes on Finn Balor here. I have to wonder if Brian Outlaw will ever be the same again. And even Sky was speechless. She had said no words. What happened to the man that I once knew? Or that I thought I knew? As she had stated. But the whole thing has changed. As Finn Balor is... I would be careful here. Because Finn Balor... This is not the same Brian Outlaw. I mean, I don't know what scares me even more. Because I've seen Brian Outlaw do horrible things before. But, like I said, this whole new side of him is... I don't even know anymore. It's almost like the Brian Outlaw that we once knew is dead and gone. I don't know what... I don't know if he can be resurrected. I don't know if he's damaged beyond repair, but Finn Balor looks to do battle with him in our main event. Remember, this is a hardcore match. Falls count anywhere. And Brian Outlaw and Finn Balor tying up here. Referee trying to force a break here. And a slap to the face. As the referee forcing Finn to get back. And these two again tying up. And again, Brian with a cheap shot to the face. As Brian quickly gets to the outside. Again, falls count anywhere. These two can go anywhere they want in the arena, even backstage or anywhere. Doesn't matter where it is. Ooh, but a kick to the face by Finn Balor. Ooh, look for that elbow, but able to dodge out of the way, and Finn Balor hitting a DDT on Brian here, and this is... And these two, Brian Outlaw and Finn Balor, are both agile, and they both know each other very well. Driving the knees right on the ramp. Like I said, this isn't just your ordinary matchup. This is definitely going to hurt a lot worse being out here on the outside. The ring is not as... The ground here on the outside is not as forgiving as the ring is. I don't know what Brian's doing here. Walking away. Uh-oh. Grabbing a steel chair. Something that the Outlaws love to do, and hitting Finn Balor right on the face with a steel chair. Brian looking to cause absolute pain to Finn Balor here, but Finn throwing Brian back into the ring, and the referee having to get back in the ring as the referee has to follow them everywhere they go. As like I said, this is a falls count anywhere, and a shot right to the hamstring of Finn Balor, and a backstabber to Finn Balor to follow that one up. And Brian bowing. I doubt he is thinking about his family right now. Like I said, this is a whole new side of Brian Outlaw we've never seen before, as he kicks Finn Balor into the table, as you saw his back go up against that table there. And Brian's already redecorating both of the announce tables here. Oh, looking for a correction on the outside, but Finn able to get out of it, but not able to follow it up with anything, in a snap suplex. Ooh, looking to pick up Finn here, but an arm drag. Arm drag by Finn Balor. DDT on the outside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something bad was about to happen there to Brian Outlaw, but Brian Outlaw able to get out of it in a couple of stomps to the chest. That has been quite the target for Brian throughout this matchup, and Brian could be in some trouble here as Finn Balor drives the head of Brian into the canvas, and Brian kicking out with authority at 1. Again, no disqualifications, no countouts, falls count anywhere. These two can do anything to each other. And I think it plays in favor of Brian here as Brian goes up to the top rope, probably not realizing that Finn has made it to his feet. And a big cross body from the top rope there to Finn. Into the cover 1. And Finn able to power out in a big shot to the back of the head and another shot to the back. And Brian does absolutely, he doesn't care. He never has, but like I said, the Outlaws have their own moral compass, but it doesn't seem to apply here in this different side of Brian Outlaw. Brian Outlaw has snapped. There's a snap suplex right on the chair there into a cover. Able to get a 2 count this time. And Brian again grabbing the chair. Hitting the ref with the chair. I don't know if that's what he thought about doing anyway, but oh no. Brian, don't. As he hits the head right into the face, right into the chair. Uh-oh. No, this could end Finn's career here. No, Brian! And he crushes the chair right on the throat of Finn Balor. And Brian is very proud of himself right now. He is just crushing Finn Balor right now. Super kick! And I think I know exactly what he wants to do here. Ooh, but Finn, again fighting back. Finn fighting back here. Trying to power himself up. And Finn's feeling it. Ooh, another kick to the back of Brian. And Finn with a big sling blade. Uh-oh. Reversal there from Brian, and again, Brian going after the chest. As Finn rolls out. Very wise there. But Brian's right there to meet him. And Brian throwing caution to the wind. And uh-oh. I think we're going to see the jailbreak DDT on the outside. I've seen him hit this many times. Jailbreak DDT on the outside to Finn Balor. Referee taking his sweet ass time here. 1, 2, 3. And he gets Finn Balor. It was about decimating Finn Balor. I thought he was going to use the tables. It looked like he was going to. But Brian thought of thinking right on his feet like he always does. Oh, but I don't think Brian's done here. I don't think he's done. Low blow on Finn Balor. Low blow on Finn. He is not done decimating Finn Balor here as he's trying to drag him to the table. Oh no. Oh no. Luckily the camera cut because I think we were going to see something be really bad to Finn Balor there. But a low blow to Finn. And this is a whole new side of Brian Outlaw we haven't seen before. I don't know what to think at this point. I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure we'll hear from Jason, as Jason's been the only... Jason and Luna both have been the only Outlaws to not say anything regarding Brian's... I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what to call it at this point. Brian's detour, I guess. As that's the word that he used. Like I said, Luna and Jason are the only ones that haven't commented on it, so I don't know, but this is a whole new side of Brian Outlaw we've never seen before. As if this hasn't gotten interesting enough, you'll have to stay tuned to find out what happens next. In my opinion, I think some retribution is in order. I have no idea. Like, because we've seen, if you watch my Lockdown series, I know there's only 2 seasons of it. Back when the Outlaws, all of them, were in the MWE, Manhattan Wrestling Entertainment, they competed against each other. Brian trained every single one of the Outlaws that you watch. Every single one of them. Brian Outlaw was the one that trained his brother. Was the one that trained his 2 sisters. He trained everybody. He taught everything that they know. But like Sky said, she is wondering what happened to the man that she thought she knew. And this is just the beginning, folks. I guarantee this is not the last time we have seen this whole new side of Brian Outlaw, so you guys are going to have to stay tuned to find out on the next episode of RCW. But before I go, if you haven't joined our Discord and you would like to, definitely use this link here. And if this link does not work for you, I can always send you another one via Whisperers or the Whispers or any type of thing that I can reach you on, either social media or message or whatever. And you guys can join that. My buddy John is in there. And he posts announcements when one of his videos is going up. Now, some of you may have asked me, I know some of you asked me about this, maybe some of you that have joined the Discord, or some of you that have thought about joining the Discord, and that is how I feel about self-promotion. Generally the rule is a lot of streamers, they frown upon it. Especially when it's right in their channel, when they are streaming and somebody's like, check out my channel, check out my Twitch channel, or check out my YouTube channel, or anything content creator related. A lot of streamers, they frown upon it, and the reason why is because they're trying to grow their channel. No matter how big a streamer is, in terms of followers or viewers per stream or whatever, the problem that a lot of those more popular streamers face, even if they're not a couple thousand views, even if they're maybe 15, 20, 30, like a good amount of people that are in the stream, or maybe even 5 or 6 people. It doesn't matter really how many people. You know, as long as you have people active in chat and stuff. A lot of streamers, they frown upon self-promotion. Reason being is because, like I just said, they're trying to grow their channel, they're trying to show their content off, and then they have somebody come in here and sort of try and steal their viewers. And, you know, in my opinion, I say stealing because those viewers that are there in a person's stream, they're there for that person. They're there to watch that person's content. So when somebody, like, self-promotes in somebody else's stream, like, that sort of, like, characterizes you as a very desperate person. You know, in my opinion, you have to earn everything. I was always raised that you have to earn absolutely everything that you have in your life. Like, if you want an iPhone, you gotta earn it. You know, if you want to get enough money to buy a car, you gotta earn it. You know, mommy and daddy isn't gonna do everything for you. So, you know, that's just how I was raised, and I feel like that sort of applies to streaming. And a lot of you, like I said, a lot of you have asked me about self-promotion. So, in terms of that, I frown upon it. I am not a guy that likes it. The only person that is in my Discord that can self-promote anything are, like, mods. Either mods of the channel or you know, like, certain types of people. Like my buddy John, he is free to promote his series. Because I want his show to become as popular and as well loved as this one is. I want his channel to grow. And in turn, we help each other out. He has, in his show, on his ring apron, for his arena, he has all these logos, and one of them is the RCW logo. So in turn, him and I working together, that's helping each other out. That's networking. And plus, I went to school with him, so I know him personally enough to where, you know, I don't care if he decides to promote his channel, whether it's his show or if it's a video that he created. I don't care. That is the one exception that I make. But I really don't like it when people self-promote. That is one of the rules that I have in my stream chat is I don't like it when you self-promote, otherwise you will be banned from the channel. Because that's not... like, I don't like people that just... I don't come in to other people's streams and talk about myself all the time. Like, I talk about what I'm doing or whatever and stuff like that, but I don't talk about my channel and my content. Because that's just not right. That's not cool. Like, you shouldn't come into somebody's stream and start saying, check out my channel, check out my channel. I don't mind giving people feedback on things. You know, if you want me to check something out, I don't mind giving people feedback on things. But coming into the stream and self-promoting and basically shoving your content down people's throats is not really a good way to gain a following. Thanks for the lurk, Ice. I appreciate it. It's not a good way to gain a following. You're not gonna get people to help you out. You're not gonna get follows that way. You're gonna be seen as desperate. You know, it basically is a bad vibe for you. It sets off a bad vibe, and it's a very unprofessional thing to do. And I know what some of you may be thinking, well, streaming is just a hobby, streaming is this, whatever. But I know some people that are full-time streamers. They do it as a job. And in my opinion, when you're online and you're broadcasting or doing anything online, you have to have a professional attitude. Like, you don't want to do anything stupid. And that could come back and bite you. And, you know, if you want to grow your Twitch channel, or any of your channels, or your content, or anything, like, if you want to grow anything that you have created, like either a merch store, get people to buy your merch designs, or get people to follow your channel. Like, the whole point is to create good content, and people will show up. And have fun with what you're doing. Like, literally, that is the best advice that was given to me by Ice Strike, who is a really good friend of mine. Ice Strike 256. He's a really good friend of mine. He's actually going to E3 tomorrow. He actually got invited to E3, which, congratulations to him. That was awesome. So he's going there to E3, and basically he does YouTube and Twitch as his job. Like, that's what he does. He gets products from companies, and he reviews them, and he is I think he's a blogger. I'm pretty sure, like, he's a web designer too. He does all kinds of creative things. And one of the pieces of advice he gave me when I first started streaming was to just have fun with what you're doing and talk to people. Like, network with people. I can tell you that I've met Ice White, Slev, Kim, Exolid, and a bunch of other awesome people. And I became a part of their communities, and I followed their channels and things like that, and they ended up following me back and helping me grow. And I'm forever grateful for that. See, that's the point I'm trying to make, is you don't necessarily need to go into somebody's stream and to self-promote. You can network with people, become a part of people's community, and just talk and be a normal person. And people will join you. People will follow you, and people will love your content. As long as you have fun making that content and enjoy what you're doing, people will show up. And that's the biggest advice that I ever got from a streamer. And that goes for anything. Streaming, graphic design, anything creative. Which is pretty much almost anything in this planet. Anything creative, movies, whatever, anything. Like, you'll have people show up. And the easiest thing that people can point out is when people aren't enjoying themselves. Like, the content creators themselves. Like, they're getting burnt out and they're not enjoying it. And that'll never happen to me. I'll make sure that never happens. But that's what I've noticed is viewers are really good at picking up on it. And I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope that you guys enjoy this show. Once again, I have more designs for merch coming out soon as possible. We have about 9 designs on the merch store right now. Like I said earlier in the stream, once my shirt comes, the shirt that I ordered, the Sky Has Fallen premium t-shirt, which you can order that shirt, it is $20 US dollars. I'm not sure I think I said it to be the same thing in, like, euros. I'm not sure the conversion, whatever. But you can go ahead and buy that shirt if you want. It ships internationally, so you don't have to live in the U.S. to get a shirt. Although I will say, unless you select, like, the really fast shipping, it'll take a while anyways for your shirt to get to you, because they gotta print it and everything like that. It's not like any other shirt where it's already stocked and already printed and everything. They actually have to print it, and then they have to package it, and then ship it out to you. So that might take a little bit, but you're able to track your order through your mail carrier. So whoever is carrying your package, you're able to track your orders just like you would with anything that you order online. So I will make sure that once I get that shirt, I will take pictures of it and post it on my social medias so that you guys know exactly what it looks like and you guys know exactly what you're getting, because I feel that I don't want to sell a product that I don't think is right. I don't want to make content that I don't think is right. I don't want to do anything of the sort that I wouldn't want you guys to see, right? So I spent my own money on my own shirt granted it wasn't a lot, but it was still something that I could have spent something else on. I spent my own money on my own shirt for you guys so that I not only can I rep my own creations on stream, I will have the webcam back soon. Not only can I rep my own designs on stream, but also it gives you a sense of this is what you're getting, this is what I paid $15 to $20 for. And I think that is the proper thing to do as a content creator, is to show you guys these things. And what a better way to support the show than to not only come out to the streams or maybe even watch the archive streams on YouTube, but also wear a t-shirt in a show that's through a video game. I think it's freaking awesome, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. So thank you guys for joining me today for another episode of RCW. We will have the next stream. I don't think I'll be streaming Friday because I'll be out with my mother shopping. We got to do a couple things, so I don't think I'll be streaming Friday, but probably Monday will be the next stream. I should have my shirt by then. I don't know if I will, but if I do, I will definitely show that off for you guys, and you guys will get a taste of exactly what the Botch TV merch looks like. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Take it easy, guys.